Shalom. Before I begin this video, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakodash, and also double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that continually rule very well to this very day. That is also continually feeding the flock through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And also shalom to the whole elect that is also plowing in his work and giving diligence to make your calling and election sure in faith, truth, and sincerity, and also in all charity. Now, the topic of this video is going to be centered around this recent movie just came out by the name of Brightburn. You know, it's basically also a response to the other brothers that's been putting up videos concerning this movie. You know, because when you watch this movie, you know, it's if you're a man of understanding and if you've been enlightened through the spirit, you can clearly see that this movie is tied to how it's going to be when the Lord brings down judgment upon the people. All right. And that's what basically this movie was depicting. All right. With the main character being Brian. I forgot the last name, Brian B. But Brandon, I believe it's Brandon, if I'm not mistaken. But you have to, Slakia, forgive me if I butchered his name. But basically the main character, and basically he was just judging, man, left and right. All right. And that is the same vibration of who these people inwardly call Jesus. All right. They think that he's all about love and caring and all about everybody coming together and peace, joy, and happiness. No, he is in the mindset of coming back to deal harsh judgment upon the people. All right. Why is that? Because these people that are living here in America carefree, they don't believe in our Lord, especially the ones that call themselves Christians. All right. They don't believe in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. So therefore, because of the works that are being done here in Babylon, that's why the Lord is going to come back with force and fury poured out, man. All right. Because the Lord is furious, man. All right. And the people don't know that. They don't know he's coming back with a sword. They think he's coming back with joy and happiness. No, it's going to be the exact opposite. He's going to come back with fury. He's going to come back with vengeance. All right. And that's what's depicted in this movie. All right. So if you're a so-called Negro, Hispanic, or Native American, you believe in this word, you believe in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and then, it's recommended that you watch this movie. I haven't watched it just yet, but that's on my agenda to watch this movie Brightburn, man, because I heard it's pretty good. I saw a few scenes. I pulled up a few scenes on it. It looks good, man. So I'm gonna definitely put that on my watch list so I can watch it. Because yeah, when I saw those scenes from Brightburn, man, hey, that's the power that the Lord's gonna have. But guess what? It's gonna be even 10 times more powerful than the main character here, especially as men. The men who is going to raise up in the last days, in which we're in those last days. All right. And he's going to allow his men to receive that power. So guess what? You'll have 144,000 of these of Brightburn. I don't know his name, but you're going to have 144,000 versions of this character here, man. And they're gonna deal harshly with the people, man. All right. It's something that they're not ready for. But I'm going to go ahead and jump into the precepts here. It's the book of Isaiah, the 47th chapter. And I'm going to get straight to the point. I'm going to get verse 3. You see, because these people, they living comfortably here in America and think that, the things that they're doing is going to be forgiven, or the Lord's going to turn a blind eye to the works of this place America, which is known as Babylon the Great in the Bible. And it shows you this in this same chapter at verse 1, where it says the virgin daughter of Babylon. Right now, I'm gonna get straight to the point. At verse 3, it says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man." And this is Yahweh Shai speaking, who these people inwardly call Jesus, and which his true name in the ancient Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. All right, and likewise, the Heavenly Father as well. His name is in the ancient Hebrew, and which his name is Yahweh. Okay, so he said, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man." So the Lord's not going to come back in the same fashion that he did back in the ancient world when he was, in the body, when he was in the flesh. All right, or when he was, he came as a lamb. All right, he humbled as a lamb, and he was performing miracles. But this time he's going to come back as a roaring lion to devour, to take vengeance, man. All right. So again, he says, I will not meet thee as a man. He's going to come back as an angelic force. Okay. Now let me grab another precept here. Let's lock it. Let me get this one first. Pull this one up. But there's another one. All right, this is the book of Isaiah, the 63rd chapter. And I'm going to start at verse 3. It says, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I would tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury. Right, and this is going right into Yahushai. This doesn't sound like a good person, man. Doesn't sound like a happy, go-lucky person. No, when Yahushua comes back, he said, look, he's going to tread these people in his anger and trample them in his fury and their blood. All right. Now you see how gory that movie was, and also other movies as well. You know, you got these gory movies, and people are into that, man. They're all into gory movies. Man, guess what? When the Lord comes back and it becomes a reality, they're not going to be able to take that, man. All right. When they see it right before their very eyes, they're not going to be able to believe it, because it's not going to be behind a television screen or a movie screen. It's going to be up close and personal, 3D. All right. It says, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. See? So the day of vengeance is in his heart. The word heart, if you go into the word heart, it means, in the Hebrew, it means log, which means his mind. All right. So the day of vengeance is in his mind right now. It's fresh on his mind, because his time is not like ours. If you go into, I believe, 2 Peter, it says a day to the Lord is 1,000 years to us, and 1,000 years is one day. So this is recent. Okay. Recently, what happened to Yahushua, he still remembers that, man. It's fresh on his mind. It hasn't been years and years on top of years. No, it's been days compared to Yahushua. To him, it's been days. To us, it's been years. Okay. So the vengeance is still in his heart, man. It's hot. Okay. It says, in the year of my redeemed is come. That's right. In the year of his redeemed, it's talking about us, the hopeful elect, which Lord's will, we're part of that hopeful elect number. All right. We're also going to take part in this in this downfall, or in this this event that's going to take place, man. All right. That's Jeremiah, the 51st chapter. And I'm going to go further down. Verse 20, it says, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. See? So the Lord's going to use his men as his battle axe and weapons of war. All right? Because guess what? His men's going to receive that same power. All right? It says, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. And the rest of it goes further down. All right? And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young. The Lord is not a respecter of persons. All right, you all can get it, man. All right, talking about those that are not of this fold. Okay, and so then with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock. Right, the leaders and the ones that follow their leaders. All right, especially in these churches. Okay, and with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen. Right, their enterprise. Okay, it says, and with thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers. The rulers of these people, the ones that are in high positions. Okay, especially of Edom. All right, which Edom is a true biblical nationality to the so-called white man. All right. Verse 24 says, and I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all the evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Right, because Babylon, where it speaks about Babylon and the inhabitants of Chaldea, all the evil that they've done unto Zion, really, that's talking about all the evils that these Edomites have done to Israel, because Zion is synonymous with Israel. Okay. So this is the future, man. All right, this is what's gonna happen in the time to come, and that's very soon. Okay. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and end off this video and this lesson. And our Lord's will is edifying to the body of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, to the members of the Holy elect. And also as well, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory once again to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Ruach HaKodesh. Also double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule very well to this very day. Also shalom, peace and safety, salutations to the Holy elect that's given diligence to make your calling and election sure, and faith, true sincerity, and also in all charity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.